We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Bears and the Cleveland Indians. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Zach Plesac gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Smith, and it's fouled away. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Gifford, base runner at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 4, the catcher.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Ryan Brummett comes into this one, ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angel Vargas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Hard on the ground toward short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Gloved by Russell to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has. And he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. 0-1 the count. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2 and 2. From the stretch. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Grande.
And that will bring in Franmil Reyes. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he'll dive back in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 strikes.
Tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Tyler Wiggins. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Addison Russell. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And it's fouled away. In his career, Russell hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Nobody out, runner on first. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Coming to the plate now, Bart Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone! A 2-run home run for Mark Reynolds, number 299 in his career, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes, the next to bat. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Hayes, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as they move on top 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs.
Now another one hit deep to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
To the plate now, Smith.
number 2.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Oliver Perez enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Perez. The catcher, number 9, Brian Drummond.
Stepping in now, Brian Brummett, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1-1 the count.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-1. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 22 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know
Now
he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
At the plate, Addison Russell, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Bears are out in front here, 7-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ready with another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini is there. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 out, nobody on. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 and 2.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
Inside ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Number 17 for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow.
Right fielder.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. We've played 2. It's now 7-1. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here it is on 3-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Mark Reynolds. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Hayes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now, Roberto Perez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runner.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Oscar Mercado, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now, as he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The designated hitter.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Dallas leads it 7-3. Emmanuel Clase, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Gifford. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder, Scott
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. In now, Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 2-0. Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready now, Brian Brummett. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now
it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in, Tyler Wiggins. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So first and third with one away, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Here's the 0-1. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The first baseman, number
now
19.
to the plate, Bart Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Luplow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dallas leads this one 9-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. To short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
To the plate now, Domingo Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Perez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. Still way back. It's 9-3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Reynolds. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. He grounds it sharply to third. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
The batter.
And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A ball and a strike. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Hunter Wood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Smith.
Now batting, number 2.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. This is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Dallas is on top here, 10-3. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Settling in now, Oscar Mercado, 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Russell has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, not shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning,
Now
but not
back,
the case,
the
giving up that
designated
late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes.
Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Foul ball.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Brummett.
Brian Brummett.
Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Popped up. Santana is under it. 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wiggins. Here comes the first pitch.
Too high.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Striding in, Addison Russell. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. See you later. A solo home run for Addison Russell. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit him out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Bears are out on top 12-3. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
In there, 1 and 2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Nick Whitgren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
62, Nick Whitgren.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Mark
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
Strike.
Two 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Hayes. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was
Now
pretty
that's
impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that
Got
trusts and works off this
Gipper.
fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Scott Gifford, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Smith comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Check outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Boston wins. He'll grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Mercado has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Austin wins. Will stay in the ball
Now
game, as he'll likely do the catching
Number
from here out.
44, Austin wins.
So digging in now, Jordan
Leading
Luplow.
off,
He'll
for
try
the
and do
Indians,
what he can to work
the
toward
right
cutting
fielder,
into this big
Jordan.
deficit.
It doesn't look very promising
Whoa.
so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Digging in once again, Roberto Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 0-1 count and the pitch.
No, that's down.
Ground ball left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot
Now
you can
back.
do with that pitch.
The
That
second
fastball
baseman.
just ate him up
Big
inside
time.
and gets the soft
Third
grounder
catch.
for the out.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wiggins has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now batting, Tyler Wiggins. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Booyah! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Addison Russell. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Luplo is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
So striding in, Bart Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dallas is out in front 13-3. Dan Wiggins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wiggins.
Striding into the box, Oscar Mercado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, and they remain well behind. Dominic Leone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Mark Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled away. Two, here it is. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Luplow is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Scott Gifford.
Scott Gifford will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Bears lead this one 13-3. Standing in, Jose Ramirez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gifford is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Last strike now for Cleveland. Lays off 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Nice AB
The
right
catcher,
there.
number
Grinded it to a
55.
full count, bought himself a
Roberto.
fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Perez.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The batter,
Plate
number
now,
7.
Cesar
Second
Hernandez,
baseman,
as he hits one on a
Cesar
line to left field. But he will
Hernandez.
make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Dallas scored a lucky 13 in this one. Angel Vargas earns his league best 14th win. Zach Plesac permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the Bears picked up 14 hits in total as they pounded the Indians 13-5. They now have 6 straight victories. Tanner Roark grabbed win number 6 on the year as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-1. Nick Markakis plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Braves to victory over the Red Sox 13-4. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-5. The Chi Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-2. The Milwaukee Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-3. Mike Fiers got his second W of the season as Oakland pushed past the Angels 4-2. The Houston Astros got 11 hits overall as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. Jorge Soler collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 6-3. The Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-0. The Cards combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-6. David Price got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 5-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.